Basically, I'm from a small town called Siliguri. It's in West Bengal, Darjeeling. The whole thing is we're into business and stuff. So none of us, we're into art or any music-oriented thing. But music is always has been an integral part of your growing up. You listen to music, different genre of music, pop, Bollywood, a little bit of Western. Then when I went to Bangalore for my higher studies, so that's when where the club culture kicked in, and I just thought maybe because I was quite a bit into music, it was not just listening or humming the song or anything like that. So we thought, why not give it a shot? See, music cannot be learned or incorporated. You always have your own taste. When you take it professionally, you can learn the technicalities. And probably I've not learned it from anybody. I've just practiced. I bought a machine home, and kept practicing. The beat matching, then bar mixing, all those kind of things. The technicalities I learned over years. I'm still learning. I'll still be learning 20 years down the line. You keep changing a bit according to time and your influences around you and in your life. When I started off with rock, metal, there was funky house was really big that time in 2000, 2001, 2002, 3. Then got into some tribal house 2002 or something, So the influences and then progressive was big, but I never got into progressive house. Then went to electro house around 2003, 4. So then we got into tech house, and then finally techno was minimal and techno in 2006, I think, when I started playing, and since then I haven't got anything better to move on. Techno is evolving by the day, as we are talking, so many tracks have been released. And most of the time I get prime slots, in Goa, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, post midnight.
The magnificent DJ Jazzy Jeff!
I never had any very dramatic kind of thing. Just most of the people have that khane ko paise nahi, and you have to think where to do. And if you see many people, they do it for the passion, and they had to face a lot of struggle, and they don't know where the next meal is coming from, or where they're going to stay. I never had that kind of problem, but I had a problem choosing between luxury and a life where I support art, or I involve myself into art form. Because as I told you, we are into constructions back home. So, which is good money, And this industry doesn't have any money, and especially when you're doing underground music, there's hardly any money. You can say 7 to 8 people, 7 to 8 maximum DJs who are making good money and who can make living out of DJing in India, underground DJs. I'm not talking about the Bollywood DJs or EDM DJs or hip hop DJs. This is commercial. Commercial means it's popular janta, the mass is with you. So when the mass is with you, the club makes money, they give you more money. But we do underground scene, so we have a very limited, maybe 10% of following of the whole, not even 10%, I would say 5%. In the early 2000s, 2000, 2001, 2002, it wasn't such a big thing, Like for example, my parents were not too supportive till my article and all came out in Indian Express with a couple of other DJs, which made him pretty okay. Then in a Hindu, it came out in 2005, a half page kind of a write-up. That's when my dad took me seriously. He's doing something. So nobody took it as a serious occupation. People used to think it's just a fun job. Okay, you DJ, but what do you do? So that was probably a challenge, and it wasn't glorified that time. Probably after 2007, when the Sunburn came in, the first year was really small. Second year it kept growing, and now it's Asia's biggest festival. See, the market is open now, although we would like it to grow more. But the thing is, the market is open, and every city they have their underground scene now. But the thing is, it's a percentage. It might be 5% of the whole thing, other than Goa. I think Goa is a big market. That's the reason we all live there, so that we can play and we can express ourselves. There's technology nowadays, how you guys are doing, Then there are a lot of other sides. There's social media. where you market yourself. Most of the marketing is done by PR agencies who get you the gigs. So the artists can focus on their work, and the PR agencies can get them the job. They showcase your work and talk to the venues, talk to the promoters. But still, a lot of things are personal also, like, you know, a personal relation, your PR also matters quite a bit. Actually, a lot. See, horses for courses, you know. But the thing is, most of the people who are doing it, I'm nobody to judge, but they're not capable enough to understand. Secondary, nowadays, most of the DJs have become promoters, you know. Before, promoters were mostly promoters, except a few. So what happens, they used to, like, for example, there is some he's doing a night. He will think what is best for that night, you know, who to book, what kind of music and stuff. Now it's changed quite a bit. Not only in India, even abroad. It's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know. Most of the DJs have become promoters, or most of the promoters have become DJs, whichever way you take. If you see one guy, you know, say for example, one guy from Hyderabad playing in Calcutta, next you will see that Calcutta guy playing in Hyderabad. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy gives him a gig there, that guy gives him a gig here. It's not the way it's supposed to be, like, but it's become give and take. It happens everywhere, but it's sad actually, you know. I'm not against junior DJs getting more work, because most of the new boys are very talented, boys and girls, very talented, nice. But there are so many who don't know anything, you know, they're like zilch, you know. But still they get it. It's the way they present, their connections, the way they look. And we always have the fascination towards white. You can see more than talent, it's becoming glamour. So that's, if we can keep a balance, glamour is good. You know, when talent takes a backseat,
it's very techno.
I think it's a bit concerning. When it comes to match my talent, I think it's very specific. If you see, you know, most of the things are very categorized. If you're searching, like other searching, if you're searching for, say, example, house DJ or a Bollywood DJ, for example, you know, in Delhi, if you search in any other site, it will show you whatever is related to Bollywood or in Delhi, whatever. Here it's very specific. If you search Bollywood DJs in Delhi, you will get exactly what you want. Your work is put up there. The gap between the client and the artist is kind of narrowed down, and plus it gives very specific search when you're searching for the artist. So if you can put it in one word, very specific and categorized, and it takes the middle person out of the picture. This will help quite a bit, like, you know, this will reach out to the audience which I didn't know. Like my Facebook or my Insta or my LinkedIn, I'm connected only to the people I know. But guys like you are giving me a platform where I can connect to 1,000 more people or lakhs or millions of more people, you know. So I wouldn't have gotten in touch with that crowd. But now that when you put me across there and my work, maybe what I play, how I play, maybe some samples of what I do, maybe some videos of where I'm playing, so the person understands my sound. And if I fit into that, obviously I'll get a job there, you know. I'll get some work from there.